What about love and trust? Namaste, beautiful beings. My name is Joy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we'll be looking at the theme of trust and relationship and love. What has Spirit been trying to tell you about the topic of trust or faith and hope, and then your love life? Doesn't matter if you are single or in a partnership. This reading is just looking at the concept of trust in general. Okay, so let's start. So this is pulled from the surrender deck. So the first card we get is surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. And there's a lion here. There's a woman with a spear, so like Sagittarius, and Leo. So what is it with trust that is, why is it important at all? Well, it's very hard to be powerful or to even use your power in the right way if you don't have trust. So playing it small belongs to fear. And there's something around trust issues, or when you are not fully trusting, that makes you feel small and that makes you doubt everything, doubt your actions, stop taking risks and trying to play life safe even though that doesn't exist. We have Three of Swords. So you had your heart broken in the past. Okay, and this is why you're not able to trust. Okay, this is the simple understanding. The reason why you're not trusting, you had your heart broken and you now need to heal your heart. It's a conscious choice to trust again. Five of Swords. Somebody might have betrayed you. Strong air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So with these two cards combined, it's talking about conflicts. It's talking about a lot of arguments, fighting, maybe even abuse that you have been through with other people, and you are now not feeling safe. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. This is a karmic pattern that you have been working through, and it looks like what it does when this gets triggered within you, when you are getting close to other people in relationships, your trust issues are being triggered and your mind goes into overanalyzing. So your mind goes into working very hard. So you keep on analyzing patterns, looking for warning signs, looking for red flags, and it keeps on going around and around. It's like a never-ending story, and it never really gets you anywhere. It just keeps circulating old stories, painful scenarios, things that could go wrong, things that has gone wrong in the past that you think could happen again. How a person could hurt you, how they could betray you, and so on. And what it does is that it diminishes your sense of power. So you are losing a lot of energy into this pattern. So what does Spirit want you to know about trust? Because just because you lost it doesn't mean that it can't come back. The Rainmaker, you are in need of an emotional purge. The Rainmaker talks about emotional cleanses. The rain is connected to sadness, right? Symbolically, it's connected to a time of purging. So you're needing some sort of emotional cleanse. You basically need to cry. This is what your heart needs to be purified. And you can work with the water element in order to get in contact with all these emotions that needs to move. There is great sadness in your heart. There is great sadness over what other people have done to you, the things that you have gone through, how people have hurt you. It's a great sadness in your heart, and that needs to be purged so that your heart can heal, because right now it's like a never-ending infection and it never really goes away. Okay, let's see what else Spirit wants to tell you about trust and love. Concealed power. Okay, so we have two cards talking about power. And let me pull one more. Self-creation. Okay, so I'm going to put this there. Okay, so concealed power. Give birth to the wonder of revelation. So there is great power in your heart. And when we say that our heart has, when we talk about broken hearts, well, the heart never really is broken, but we talk about an inability to feel love, we're not able to connect with the feeling of love because we're carrying sadness or anger. And really, the only emotion that really is connected to heartbreak is sadness. And sadness is a very human experience. And if you love, you will feel sadness. It's not a double-edged sword, but it's impossible not to feel sadness when your heart, when you love. If your heart is open, if somebody does something to you, you're going to feel sadness. But the problem is when these emotions get stuck and that it becomes like a chronic state of depression and that you're unable to move through it. So face the sadness. And if it's a chronic state, the love can't flow, because love needs to flow between your heart and the universal heart. So it's an energy that needs to move. The pain that you're feeling is that when your heart is unable to receive and give love because of this sadness that is blocked. And self-creation, be the author of your own life. So it might help you to journal about these experiences in order to move through them. We also have a pearl here that says that something connected to this sadness, there is also self-worth issues or questions around self-esteem that you also have been struggling with. So maybe some of what the other people did to you and what you experienced made you feel less valuable as well. So that is also a message. So emotional purge will open up to your true power. You will feel more powerful, more able to trust. And then you can also create a new type of relationship pattern. You can rebuild a relationship, you can move forward instead of being stuck in the old patterns. Okay, so that was your reading about love and trust. I hope you got some clarity. Thank you for watching. Namaste.